and welcome to another weekly vlog. Is there anything better than the newly opened pot of coffee and the smell when you break the foil on the top? I'm not convinced there is. There's something about that fresh smell. I know it's only instant coffee, but there we are. It's creamy caramel is my new flavour that I'm starting this morning. Oh, how was everybody's weekend? Ours was quiet, which was nice. Quiet but very enjoyable. As I say, didn't do an awful lot. And woken up this morning and it's not raining, so that's nice. Although, according to the forecast, it is due to get cold again over this coming end of the week, this weekend. So, where is that spring? Where has it got to? There were sort of little signs of it yesterday, but today it's the wind is blowing and it's just, my magnolia's looking lovely there on the plus side. Look at how gorgeous that is. Isn't that a lovely little sign of spring? Oh, right, I've made my coffee. Just have a little sip. Oh, I felt in need of that this morning. It feels like it's been a busy morning already and it's only 20 to 11. Got a big eBay day today, lots and lots to do. So I wanted to start this week's video by talking to you about a new skincare brand. It's a sister brand to Skin and Me, which you'll probably have heard of. I worked with them last year, I think, on this channel. And this new brand is called And Begin, and it is aimed specifically at us midlife women. Once we get over the age of 40, our skin cell turnover slows down by up to 50%, which is quite a scary statistic really, isn't it, if you think about it for any length of time. As we go through the menopause and post-menopause, our estrogen levels are depleted, and this in turn reduces our skin's ability to retain moisture, and oil production also reduces. So as we age, our skin is fighting against all those things, and we need specific targeted skincare for ourselves. That our skincare needs at this stage of our lives are obviously very different to those of a woman in her 20s or 30s, say. And I don't know about you, but I personally find that skincare ingredients and different products can be just a little bit bamboozling. I mean, I'm quite interested in skincare, but even someone like me who's interested in the ingredients and what they do and all that sort of thing, there's a lot of choice out there, and this system just simplifies it so beautifully. It even simplifies the number of products you need, because this is a serum within a cream, so it replaces both your serum and your moisturizer each evening. So first of all, you go to And Begin's website and you fill out a consultation form. It's pretty easy. You fill out its questions about your skin, any specific concerns you've got about it, the type of skin you've got, your lifestyle, your age, and all of that sort of thing. It took me about 10 minutes, I think, to do it. You then upload some photos of your face from different angles, sideways, frontwards. I think it's a total of 4 photos they want, and then the dermatology team at And Begin will assess your specific requirements for your skin, what it needs, and they will prepare your product. It arrives in this triangular box, which I thought was rather nifty, and this is what it looks like. Let me just pull it out of there. Feels really nice quality. It's I think it's a glass bottle, and it's got a pump dispenser like so. As I said, it's a serum in a cream. It also says on it personalised for Caroline, which is just quite a nice little touch, isn't it? Inside the box, it gives you a rundown on what specific things it's got in it. It's full of all good things that our skin needs as we age, specifically tailored to your own skin. It's full of potent and proven ingredients, including retinoids, ceramides, peptides, all those things that we hear about. And if you're like me, you're not entirely sure what they are, but you know that they're all good, doing you good. They're soothing and hydrating and plumping and giving you a little bit of glow. Now, this bottle lasts for 6 weeks. You use 3 pumps, 2 for your face and 1 for your neck every evening. Now, I'm only at this stage into my 3rd week of using this, so I can't tell you exactly what it's done for me yet, because very early days. But I can tell you that the statistics of people who have been using the product for 4 weeks, but bear with me, I'm looking down because I've got numbers down here and I can't retain them. 83% of people agreed that the overall appearance of their skin improved. 83% again said their skin was more hydrated, and 75% said that their skin texture was improved. So that's pretty good results. Obviously, as I use it for longer, I'll share with you what I'm thinking of it and let you know. Now, if you are interested in trying And Begin and taking all the guesswork out of skincare and reducing the amount of products you need, because as I said, this is a 2-in-1, a serum and a cream, I have an absolutely cracking offer for you. You can get your first... Sorry, that's my tortoise. I felt something on my foot. It's the tortoise climbing across my foot. Heavens. Yeah, I've got discount code is Mrs. M to use, and I'll pop the link for the website down in the description box as well. You can get your first 6 weeks worth bottle for £4.99, which I'm sure you'll agree is an absolute bargain. I honestly don't know where the morning's gone, honestly. It's just whizzed by. It's 10 to 1. I'm just making myself some lunch, and I am reading this at the moment, Matthew Perry from Friends autobiography. And notwithstanding, obviously, his untimely death was extremely sad, he does not come across well in this book, I don't find. I'm about halfway through it, so he's got a chance to redeem himself a bit. I mean, obviously he struggled absolutely massively with addiction, but he just doesn't... I don't warm to him. Has anybody else read it? And what are your thoughts? I'd be really interested to know. The early part of this week is fairly quiet. I'm going to the quiz tonight, but other than that, just working today, working tomorrow. Wednesday night we might go out, I'm not sure about yet. My car's in for a service on Wednesday, so I've got to take that up to Exeter. Friday we are at a funeral, friend's daughter, I think I mentioned to you previously. Which obviously nobody looks forward to a funeral, do they? But it's a particularly sad one, as it's you know, again, an untimely death, second untimely death in this segment that we've talked about. Anyway, I'm going to go and make some lunch and watch something on the telly. Okay, this is today's lunch stroke dinner, because I'll be out when it's dinner time, because I'll be at quiz night. So I'll probably just have some soup either before I go or when I get back. But got salad, baby beetroots, and some Cajun chicken mini fillets from Sainsbury's. A little while ago, before they went bust, well, not quite bust, but they are having problems now, aren't they? The Bodyshop sent me over some bits and pieces to try, and I've only just got round to trying them. And one of the things they've sent me, I'm talking quietly because the builders through there, you can probably hear their radio. One of the things they sent me is this Sheer Touch lip and cheek tint, and I thought it was a bit of a terrifying colour, if I'm perfectly honest. Look at that. But when it comes out, you put a bit on. I don't want to put it on my cheeks because I'm going out tonight. I've already got blusher on, although you wouldn't know from the way the light. But that's what it comes out like. But when you rub it in, it just comes out to this really nice sheer sort of pink colour. Let me just show you. I think that might be quite nice on cheeks, and it sort of dries down, so I feel like it would be quite long lasting. I was just going to try it on my lips. I think it's going to be far too bright for my lips, but we shall just see. Oh yes, that's brighter than I would like. Yeah, definitely is going to dry down. Let me put this. This is a really nice sort of pale pink, pinky nude lip gloss, or is it a lip gloss? By Larizzi Cosmetics. Let's try that over the top of it. Oh, I quite like that. That sort of toned it down a little bit. I feel like that's a better angle for you to see it at. Yeah, I quite like that. That works well. I think it's going to be more of a cheek product for me, but I'll try that tomorrow on my cheeks and show you what it's like when I've put it on, because I think that might work quite well as a cheek tint blush type thing. It's about 5:45 and I am not looking forward to going out tonight. I'm really, really tired. I need to get up and do something. I've been sitting here scrolling through social media for about 15 minutes. And it's done me no good in terms of... Are you sneezing, Ron? Look, Ron's down there. Are you a bit sneezy? He's so deaf, he's got no idea I'm talking to him at all. Bless. Anyway, I was looking through Facebook, and these pendants, oh, it's not going to focus properly. Oh, it might do. Are made, but they're made from resin. I don't know how well you can see the detail on them, but they're made by the husband of a friend of mine. If you've been here with me for ages, and you remember when I went to Las Vegas with my friend Diane, is her husband, who does all sorts of resin stuff. He does wood turning as well. He's so clever, and he's just started making these resin pendants which incorporate a little bit of your loved one's ashes. And I looked at it, I thought, oh, they're really pretty. Then I realised they had ashes in them, and I thought, oh, I could get one made with a bit of Dad's ashes. And I thought, do you know what? I actually don't want to. I don't want a bit of Dad's ashes. We've already made a plan to go and scatter Dad's ashes, but there's plenty of them. It seems to be a large box full. So, yeah, I thought, I don't actually want a bit of my dad or a bit of anybody with me in a piece of jewellery. Is that odd? I mean, it's not odd because, you know, it's all personal choice, isn't it? But I don't know if that's a weird thing or not. That I feel a bit weird about it, that I wouldn't want it. Do any of you have jewellery incorporating your loved one's ashes? And what are your thoughts on it? Does anybody else feel a bit like me, that you wouldn't actually want to carry a bit of them with you? I mean, you've got your memories, haven't you? But you carry people with you in your memory. Although if you get dementia, I guess probably you don't so much. But equally, you wouldn't know that they were with you in a necklace then, would you? Sorry, weird ruminations. Weird thoughts. My mind is going to weird places. But I suppose I ought to go and get changed and get ready to go out to be quizzing. Once I get there, I'll be all right. I joined this quiz team a couple of months ago. I don't know if I've talked about it or not. It's all with people I didn't know, although I know them better now, obviously. And I really quite enjoy it when I go. But it's every other Monday, so it's not every week, which is good because it's not an every week commitment. And the last 2 times I've not been able to go for various reasons. But I'm looking forward to going tonight and seeing everybody. But just the actual getting myself ready to go out and physically leaving the house feels all just like an uphill struggle, to be honest. I'll be fine when I get there. Good morning, it's Tuesday. Just warmed up. I'm just sitting eating my breakfast, which is half a veggie omelette warmed up. And watching a bit of YouTube. Sorry, that was a bit close, wasn't it? Don't worry, I'm not actually leaving the house looking like this today. With this weird hairdo. My hair's due for a wash, actually. And one of the adverts that's come on YouTube is the Tampax advert. Has anybody seen this Tampax advert where they liken a woman's flow to various stages of rain? And, you know, I get that we're past the days of not talking about periods, but it's just a bit icky. Just a little bit icky. It makes me go, eh, every time I hear it. And perhaps that's the idea. Perhaps it's, I mean, I'm not a candidate for purchasing Tampax these days, or any other sanitary product, but yeah, it's just, I just find it a bit icky. Thoughts? Anybody else find the same? Anybody else think it's absolutely fine? But I'm talking about it, so maybe that's the purpose of the advertising, I guess. Right, breakfast done. It's getting on for 9:30. I've already packed parcels and done my morning admin. Put my face on, got ready for the day, made the builder's first lot of tea. It's raining, I should add that probably. Last night's quiz, I'm so glad I went. I know I was being all, don't feel like going out. And I actually had a really nice time, really fun evening. And we won the quiz, our team won, so that was really good. You had to pick from 3 envelopes when you win. One has £80, one has £25 and one has free bottle of wine. And last time we won, when I wasn't there, they picked the £80, and this time we picked the bottle of wine. So, you know, free bottle of wine is very nice, isn't it? So it didn't matter too much. But yeah, it was a good evening, really good evening. I've had a new lady who I hadn't met before. I think she enjoyed herself. Yeah, good all round. I did a job yesterday that I've been meaning to do for ages, which was going into the garden and getting new greenery, because although these are false flowers, faux flowers, I like to put real greenery in with them. These bits of greenery are all real, apart from the one at the end there, because I just think it adds a bit of something to it, and I did that yesterday, and it's made me so happy that I've actually got round to doing it, and it looks nice again. I've just rearranged it. Somebody left a comment saying that I should make the middle of that arrangement higher, because she said she was, I don't know, some sort of professional flower arranger, I think, and that I should put something in that's higher. But I actually don't want to. I actually wanted it to be all one height all the way across. That was sort of what I wanted for this table, so I'm happy with it as it is. Anyway, Tuesday today, I am going to I've got some eBay work to do. I've got a YouTube video to edit that I filmed over the weekend. I've got some admin-y bits and pieces. I'm hoping to have a more relaxing afternoon. That's sort of my plan for today. I need to change the bedclothes as well. I've already got the dishwasher on, which you can probably hear. I've also got the washing machine on out the back. And yeah, I want to change my sheets. And yeah, that's sort of today's loose plan. Another job that I've been meaning to do for ages is this neon diffuser that I got for my birthday last year. I wanted to move it into my office. It's been in the bedroom, and hang on, let me sit down a second. Yeah, it's been in the bedroom since I got it, really, and I've found that I'm just not using it to its full potential, because I don't spend that much time in the bedroom. I tend not to have it switched on, so I've decided to move it down to the office, pop it on my desk, then I can put it on every morning when I come into the office. And I've got my little pot of various oils down as well. I need to find somewhere to keep that. And I've got more down there behind that, and I'm going to find somewhere to keep that. And then the plan is that I will pop it on every morning when I come into the office, and it's got a soothing sound. I don't know if you can hear the trickle of water, and also it makes the office smell lovely. So yeah, it's been meaning to do that for ages, and I've just got round to it today, so go me. Well, it's 3:30 or something like that, 3:10. And I'm doing a late parcel run today because I won't have time in the morning, because I've got to get my car to Exeter for 8:30, because it's going in for a service tomorrow. So yeah, I thought I'd get the parcels done this afternoon instead. So much for my afternoon of having a relaxing time. I still haven't finished it. I had a last minute job come in with Marks and Spencer's that I didn't want to turn down. It was really, really last minute to do a Marks and Spencer video, and they wanted it done by the end of the month, and I signed the contract yesterday. And so I had to do the close order today. So I ended up doing that for some of the morning, picking out what I wanted to show you, and getting that okayed by the brand, because some brands like to okay what you're going to order. I mean, I chose everything, but they just wanted to okay it, I guess, for stock levels and stuff like that. And maybe to make sure you're I mean, I always try and show you a variety of things across different categories, you know. But I guess to make sure of that as well. Anyway, I had a bit of back and forth on that. They approved everything that I wanted, which was good. But yeah, I had to do that this morning, so that meant I got my eBay stuff done, but then I didn't get my video edited, and I wanted to do that. And do you know what? I am flagging. I slept badly last night. I woke up in the middle of the night, and couldn't get back to sleep, so I was reading for about, I don't know, like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And I'm feeling it now whenever I have a night. I've had quite a lot of nights like that recently where I go to sleep really easily, but I wake up in the middle of the night. And I've actually been sent some sort of CBD related product by a brand that is for helping you sleep. They sent me a CBD bath oil, which sounds lovely, but don't have a bath at the moment, and also some drops that you put under your tongue. and I haven't tried them out yet, and I'm thinking I'm going to put them in my bedroom, and next time, because as I say, I always fall asleep okay, next time I wake up in the night and can't get back to sleep, I might try them and let you know if they're any good or not. Because I was taking, I think I talked to you about this, but it was a long time ago, ashwagandha, which I did some research, and it was a supplement that really helped, but was meant to really help with sleeping. It did really help with my sleeping, and then suddenly, after I've been taking it about 6 months, I got nauseous from it, and I stopped taking it. That was a real shame, because that really did help with my sleep, and definitely my sleep is better since I started on HRT. I mean, there's no doubt about it. My quality of sleep overall is much better, but yeah, maybe I'll try these drops next time that happens. Anyway, off to the parcel shop, and oh, I might need to have a nap for half an hour when I get home, because I've been sitting at my desk for the last hour trying to edit a video and just getting distracted and really not doing my best work. Those overhead spotlights really do not do me any favours, do they? Just realised I haven't balanced you on the mirror, and the mirror is closed, so I can't see myself. And one of the things I want to talk about is my blusher that I was showing you yesterday, and I need to see what I look like. Although I put my makeup on it, that's not working, is it? I put my makeup on at 8 o'clock this morning, and it's now 6:30. So that's quite a good wear test, isn't it? And I'm pleased to say, and I realise the light is horrible and you possibly can't see it, but I'm pleased to say that it stayed on really well. I thought it would do. That was the Bodyshop Sheer Touch glasses needed. Sheer Touch Lip and Cheek Tint. Don't know what shade it is. Bloom, I think the shade is. I'll pop a link in the description box if anybody's interested. But yeah, that has lasted really well. The rest of my makeup, maybe not so much today, but I can still see that on both my cheeks. I think that's a good long last if you need your makeup to last a long time. And it's a pretty colour as well. It looks terrifying in the tube, doesn't it? Like blood almost. But it shears out really nicely. I'm pleased with that. The other thing I want to, oh, I'll also put my Bodyshop discount code in, because I've got a permanent Bodyshop discount code, which is valid across the whole range, I think, pretty much. The other thing I wanted to talk about, do you remember a couple of weeks ago I was having a moan about the Lenore crease releaser stuff, because I didn't think it did very much at all. When I talked about that on that video, Tina from Tina's Talk Time here on YouTube left a comment saying that it was really good on bedding. When the bedding's on the bed, and so I thought I'd try it on that, and I've changed my bedclothes today and used this, because I never iron my bedclothes, so where I folded them up after they've dried, there's always lots of big creases in them, and it's actually pretty good. It's really straightened them out. So Lenore crease releaser, you're not brilliant on hanging clothes, but you're quite good on bedding, which is quite nice to know. So I will let it off being quite so bad. And thanks very much, Tina, for the tip. That was useful. Might even buy some more now I know it's good on bedding. Good merry morning. It is Wednesday. It's once again dark, cloudy and dull. That's today's weather forecast for you. Early start this morning. It's 8 o'clock and I am in traffic, or on my way to Exeter to drop the car off. This has made me so grateful for the fact that I don't have to commute every day. Oh my goodness me, traffic, I just honestly, it's just horrific. I've been in stationary traffic for about, well, stationary currently, as you can see, I'm not moving, but really slow crawling traffic for 20 minutes or so. What should be a 20-25 minute journey from home has taken 45 minutes so far, and it's only just before 8. Anyway, plans for today: drop the car off, pick up the courtesy car, go home, work, pick up the car when it's ready at some point, and go home and do some more work. So a very unexciting day vlog-wise. We're not going to be doing, I say that as though the last 2 days haven't also been unexciting, But I guess that's real life, isn't it? It's the nature of weekly vlogging. Not every week is going to be full of exciting stuff. I'm not convinced that any of my weeks so far since I restarted weekly vlogging have been full of exciting stuff, but never mind. The amount of house building going on, I don't know if you can see in the this side and also that side, there's a site being cleared for what looks like hundreds of houses. I mean, I know it's the same all over the UK. What I don't understand is where are all the people coming from? Is the population really growing at the rate that the houses are being built? Because I thought the birth rate was dropping, so presumably is it immigration, or I don't know. Genuine question. Where are all the people coming from to fill all these new houses that they seem to be constantly building all the time? If anybody knows, I'd quite like to know, because it's something that puzzles me a little bit, to be perfectly honest. That's not any comment on immigration or, you know, whether it should or shouldn't be. It's a genuine question about the amount of building and where are the people, because my understanding was that the birth rate was dropping, but perhaps it's not. Perhaps it's not. Perhaps people are having more children. If they are, I can't understand how they afford it with the price of everything these days. But anyway, that's this morning's social commentary or social question. Right, seems like we're moving, so I'll log off for the moment. Oh, goodness me, it's 25 to 1. My morning is not going well. I got home, tried to do some work. I've had a very disturbed morning, lots going on. And then I had a phone call about about 10 from the garage telling me my back brake pads and discs need replacing, and they wanted to charge me £800 for this. Yes, you heard that correctly, £800. Probably plus VAT, we didn't get that far. Suffice to say, my brakes are not being dealt with at that garage. I only go there really because I've got the service plan that was included when I bought the car. And so I get free servicing. I think it finishes next year. But yeah, £800. I've got a friend who's got a garage. He doesn't give me mates rates or anything, but I know that he will give me an honest quote. And I phoned him up after they told me it was going to be £800 for the brakes, the back brakes on my car, and he said for his garage it would be 400 and I can't remember, 420 I think. That includes VAT as well. So guess where it's going? Clue, it's not the main dealer. So that's got to be done next Tuesday. So yeah. Anyway, that's what's happened this morning. Builders have been in and out. All my tiling's nearly done. The tiling is going to be finished this week, and Neil says it's going to be hopefully grouted tomorrow as well, although I think he's being a bit optimistic on that front myself, but we shall see. We shall see. I forgot to say to you as well, I've just been reading through all the comments, excuse me, on this week's weekly vlog, or last week's weekly vlog. Yeah, last week's weekly vlog. It's just gone live today, and talking about olive oil, there's a lot of chat about the price of olive oil, and you were all sort of pretty much agreeing with me that the price has gone up. A couple of people suggested rapeseed oil, which I might give another go if I can find it. It would need to be considerably cheaper than olive oil to give another go. Really, because I don't like it as much as olive oil. So yeah, but 3 people have told me the 3 different reasons for the price of olive oil going up. Somebody has said it's something to do with insects in Italy. Can't remember exactly what, but something to do with insects in Italy. Somebody said it's the war in Ukraine, which I know there were issues with the crops, weren't there? So that could very easily be it. Although, do they have olives in Ukraine? Does the climate in Ukraine lend itself to olives? I'm not convinced. I thought olives were more of a Mediterranean thing. But I don't know. But I could be wrong. I'm certainly no expert on that. And somebody else has said it's due to the weather in Europe. Not quite sure what weather, but so it could be anyone, or a combination, of course, of all of those things. Who knows? But I do know that the price of oil has gone up considerably. But yeah, I might try rapeseed oil again. We shall see. Public service announcement. These are some of the nicest biscuits I've ever eaten. I picked them up. Hang on, let me turn you around. Picked them up in a farm shop, somewhere between Mum's somewhere on the edge of sort of Devon and Dorset, somewhere on the journey on the A35 between here and go to stay with my mum. That's an angle, isn't it? And they weren't about £3 something, but I just like the look of them, and I've just had one with a cup of coffee. Oh my goodness me, they are absolutely delicious. I've had a look online. I think they're the sort of thing that you can buy in like delis and farm shops and things. They have got them a couple of places online, but there's like minimum orders and stuff. The Fine Cheese Co has them, but I don't know how much their shipping is, and a couple of other places. But oh, so nice. I dread to think how many calories are in one of them, but they're spicy and delicious and just really nice. Does it say calories? Let's not think about the calories. Let's just enjoy something for what it was without thinking about the damn calories. That would be an idea. I'm just making tea for the builders, and I've had a call to say that my car is ready to be collected. I feel it's 10 to 4 and I've just got back in. I have been out to the farm units to collect. This is the test piece for the gold hardware in our bathroom that we are having upcycled, so to speak. It's been powder coated. I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. So pleased with the finish, so pleased. It's absolutely brilliant. These were just gold metal, the old tail rails and mirror frames and everything. We're going to have the whole lot done, but I'm really pleased with the colour. I'm super pleased with the finish. Finish is just amazing. I knew it was going to be gloss because they didn't have the shade that I wanted in matte, but it's not too shiny and glossy. So I'm very, very happy with it. It looks like brand new. Such a clever guy. Or such a clever process, I guess. Clever man doing a clever process. Yeah, very, very happy with those, and saving a fortune because new heated towel rails, very, very, very expensive. This stuff, not very, very, very expensive. So, yay for that. I've just realised I picked up Ashley on my way back past his office to go to the farm units from the garage after I picked the car up, and he had just got out of his car to come back from somewhere else, and he got back into my car with his car keys, and he's left his car keys in my car, so I now probably have to go out and drop those back off to him. So it's all go today. It is all go. Can we just take a moment to say that it's 25 to 7 and I've taken my makeup off, not to say that, 25 to 7, and look at how light it still is, and listen to the birds. Take them, oh, and the sheep. There's sheep in the field next door to us at the moment. They're going to stop now. Oh, you can probably see them just there. I really like the sheep. We had some before that would come if you called them, but they've changed to a different flock now, and these ones aren't really so well trained or friendly. I used to call them and give them carrots because they really enjoyed eating carrots. Good morning, it's Thursday, it's dark, it's dull, it's cloudy, it's blimmin' grey and miserable again, and it's colder than it was yesterday. It says it's 10 degrees, but it doesn't feel like 10 degrees. So I saw this air fryer recipe for cinnamon rolls on, I think it was Kerry Bulkdale's channel. So I thought I'd try it out. Super simple. Got a sheet of puff pastry cut in half. Made up a paste with butter, sugar, cinnamon. I'm going to paint that paste onto one half. Cover it with the other half and roll it up. Right, here are some that I've made. They're going in the air fryer, in fact. And I think it's 12 minutes at 170, I think it's meant to be. I'm hoping they're not all going to explode into each other, but we shall see. Right, the first 4 are out. Definitely the shorter ones are working better. That was the longer one. That one's sort of all come up. But the shorter ones look great. I'm really pleased with how they've turned out. I'm going to put the other 4 in. I managed to make 8 out of 1 pack of pastry, which was 99p, so that's not bad. They're mostly for the builders, I should say. I will eat one, of course, but they're mostly for the builders for their Friday cakes because I'm not here tomorrow. I've got the balcony door open. Just getting some fresh air into my house. It's very nice. Not gonna lie, I am struggling today. I'm really struggling, and I'm pretty sure it's because of this funeral we've got to go to tomorrow. I feel like my sad cup is full enough. I feel like there has been enough sad in my life of late, and I'm not sure I can deal with anymore. But you know, you have to support your friends, don't you? For me, if I didn't go, I'd feel worse for not going. So although with every fibre of my being I do not want to go and be amongst, and I didn't know the person who died personally, only her father, but to be amongst that amount of sadness just fills me with absolute dread. But if I didn't go, I'd feel so guilty that I hadn't been there for our friend who specifically asked us if we would go, that I'd feel worse. So I think that's probably why I feel so low today, and come the weekend when it's over with, I will feel a lot better, hopefully. On another note, I saw something that really made me laugh today, and it gave me an idea of perhaps a little series or occasional series to do in these weekly vlogs, because I quite often come across quotes and things. Do you remember I did I started it in Vlogmas, not last year, the year before. I was doing quotes at the end of videos, and I got loads of really good feedback from you about that, saying that you loved the quotes. And then I did carry them on occasionally for a bit, and then sort of it just fizzled out after a while. It's not something that's easy to do in every single video, or indeed appropriate to do in every single video. But I quite often come across things that either make me giggle or give me pause for thought or are inspirational on the internet. So I thought it might be nice to share some with you. And the one that I saw this morning, I read out to Ashley. I was scrolling through Instagram when we were having a cup of tea in bed this morning, and we both giggled at this. And it looks like a tweet from someone called Jonathan Edward Durham. I'll put the screenshot up on the thing here. And it says, once you hit a certain age, life just becomes a delicate balance between trying to stay awake and trying to fall asleep, while slowly getting worse at both. That just rang so true with both of us. It just really made us giggle. So thought that one was worth sharing today. Well, I think I'm going to draw this weekly to a close here, because obviously won't be filming tomorrow because, as you know, we're tied up. I've just done the draw for the makeup storage case. Ooh, hang on, let me show you from last week. For me, it's last week's vlog, but for you, it's 2 weeks ago, I think. Yes, this is the makeup storage case, all boxed up and ready to go. The winner is Pamela Atkinson. So congrats to you, Pamela. I've replied to your comment on the original video with my email address. So drop me a line with your email. No, drop me an email with your shipping address. Too many words all in the wrong order. So I can get that off to you, hopefully early next week. Lots going on next week, so hopefully there'll be a bit more out and about next week than there has been this week. And it's Easter next weekend, isn't it? Or coming up as you see this very shortly. Just a quick reminder as well before I go about And Begin Skincare, who I talked about at the beginning of this video. Talking of which, I noticed this morning when I woke up that my skin was particularly soft. Bear with, I've just got to answer that. If you want to give it a go, don't forget to click on my link and take advantage of the $4.99 for your first 6-week bottle of this Simplifying Your Life with Skincare. All the information down there in the description box. And I think that's it for this week. Hope everybody's having a good week, and I will speak to you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.